Generally, our university, for example, BAU, we are having once a year admission. We are not making, like as Ukraine or other universities are making, twice a year. But as we had problem with Indian students, and because they were coming late, because of they were having like late NEET exam results, then like recruitment, then visa things, and we accepted to take Indian students till January. But we are making like the semester that they have missed in the summertime. So that's why like they're not losing year, they're just coming a little bit later, but they're having the subjects in the summertime, which they didn't take in the first month of the academic year. It will take maximum 2 weeks. Like the procedure is so like when you are submitting documents for students, you are just giving us high school diploma, transcript, NEET results, and the passport. After we are handling everything on behalf of student, we are preparing and translating documents, notarizing them, sending them to the ministry, and there are two steps in the ministry. One is the education recognition, and another is final approval from the ministry. And all these steps, like we are paying a little bit higher price to get confirmation as soon as possible. For example, recognition of the education equivalency is coming in 2 or 3 days, and 1 week is needed for the minister to accept. And we are also counting like DHL that just to send documents to Tbilisi and back, like maximum it is like 2 weeks.
Can parents accompany the student for first time?
If parents want to accompany, we are giving them invitation letters for the visa submission, and they can of course come.
Okay.
No problem with that. Visa process, yeah, they are submitting in the, not consulate, the offices, yeah. No, they should submit, it's hard copies, and they need like all these documents that I have already mentioned, plus our confirmation from the university invitation and the confirmation from the ministry. And it is coming out like in 1 week. If, for example, and also visa procedures are having some, how to say, internal things to do. For example, whenever student is submitting in consulate, embassy is sending it to the foreign ministry in Georgia, then they are checking it in security services. And if they have some kind of doubt about the student, maybe this part in the security department will be prolonged, for example, up to 3 weeks. But when we, for example, see that student is having problem to get it, of course we are calling to the ministry and we are trying to make it faster. But maximum it will take 2 weeks. And we were having also the thing when there was like war with Ukraine, and most students came from there. There was very big amount of transfer students, and as you might know, our embassy is not so big, and they couldn't handle so much applications. And it was prolonging and prolonged process, and then we understand that we should do something, and we were helping them to find out like which students are ours, like which document is missed, and we were helping to the embassy to make this requirements from bottom to top, like all in accordance that they are having. So after that, like there is no problem with the visas. 2 weeks maximum.
Okay. And any age limit for the student?
We don't have age limit, but if a student is not adult, like is not 18 years, then with the documents that we are asking them, plus we will need the passport of the parent, one of the parent, mother or father.
Okay. And if the student is 25 years old, can they?
No, even we are taking 55.
Oh.
No problem.
And we will also apply.
NEET score, NEET examination result is a must. This is must for embassy to give the visa. This is like some kind of regulation. I really don't understand why they are making this, but this is must for embassy. And for the ministry to enroll, because there were like situations, for example, from India and from other countries also, when students provided fake documents from the school, even schools were not existed. So that's why like our government has put this in the regulation, and they are asking for the NEET results.
Okay, if the student doesn't want to come back to India, they want to practice there itself, is it possible?
Yeah, of course it's possible.
They don't no need to go with that FMC, that exams, right?
If, for example, student is coming to Georgia, in the first and second year, they are studying Georgian language. This is must. To communicate with the patients from third year and then on internship. And they know, and it is a huge amount of hours, and none of the Indians are like happy with that, but you know, you need this to communicate with the hospitals, and they know language on B2 level. And even when I'm going to cafe and they're talking with me on Georgian, I'm like, how do you know? Because Georgian is not easy. Like, it's like very difficult language with own like alphabet and like grammar. So it's quite difficult, but still Indian students manage this very good. And after finishing the university, they should make PG. And they can make it easily because they know Georgian language. The only requirement is Georgian language, because after when they will finish this PG, they should go to examination, license examination, and it is on Georgian. Okay. So that's why like they are already prepared from the beginning when they are starting here, just in case they want to continue in Georgia, just to do it so.
Can they work in Europe, any country?
Yeah,
without any entrance exam?
No, they need the entrance exam. In every country, they are having like their own legislation. Even, for example, our university is like, main university is in Turkey, but still our students who are going in Turkey, they need license examination. At first, they need the education equivalency examination there, and then license examination. So it depends on country, but everywhere they need in Europe, in US, they need to do this exam.
PLAB is mandatory for UK, right? For UK, PLAB is mandatory. PLAB.
Yeah, we are also, our students are also like going on PLAB exam. There is no problem. We were just calculating like yesterday these clock hours that PLAB need. But the thing is that when they are applying for GMC, like our applicants are considered to be, they are checking them per application. And why? Generally, like all the universities in Georgia, like major amount of the universities, they were all recognized by GMC UK. But the thing what happened was that GMC didn't know that there is mandatory of hours in Georgia is 70%. For example, if there is 10,000 and 800 hours per whole program, if a student attending 70, it's enough to graduate. Okay. But that's why there was some misunderstanding in these calculations of the hours, and whenever a student is going for PLAB, like they are checking once again, they are asking from us like documents, like how many hours attended and how many not. So, but they don't have any problem with that exam. They are attending them.
So if any student wants to go from Georgia to directly to UK, they can do a PLAB and they can enter into UK directly, right? No need to come and write this FMG and all.
No.
Okay.
They can do it.
Thank you.
Sorry? NEET exam is compulsory, yeah. Yes, as I have told you, for visa issues, for the ministry confirmation, it's must. Financial documents, you mean? It's up to student. We are having, for example, two processes by the beginning of academic year. This is academic registration and financial registration. Academic registration is when student is like choosing the subjects that should be studied, and financial is like prior academic registration. This is when students should pay the fee. And our payment is per semester. It's not like full year payment. You can pay by semester. As we are having scholarship, maybe like on the second semester, student will get this scholarship. So that's why like we are giving them 2 installments. And if student need, for example, loan letter or I don't know, like anything, we are providing this, like our student support center are providing this with like no problem. For visa, I guess Dr. Karan will answer.
We need to show the bank balance of how much? What? 3 lakhs. Source of fund is required? Do we need to show the source of fund?
No, you don't need. Just you need the closing statement of 3 lakhs.
Okay.
It should be of 6 months. The closing statement should be of 3 lakhs.
Okay.
Generally, like agency is dealing with this visa issue, not the university, but in case, that's why Dr. Karan knows better things than me. In case student is having their problem, agency is calling us and we are trying to solve it. So this is like only how we are included in this process, in visa process.
Thank you.
So I think the question answers are very interesting. So anything else you have some questions you can ask, right? Okay, fine. I think well understood. So I'd like to invite Mr. Mohammed Diet of Avinsya Medical Institute to dais for a few words here to here in the audience.
So I will translate Mr. Michal's speech because his English is not very fluent, so that's why he prefers to address to you in Georgian, but I will translate word by word, I promise. Okay. Greetings to everybody. I would like to say a lot of gratitude to you for the time and attendance. For your interest that you might have towards our university. I would like to express and give special thanks to the organizer of today's event. So, it's very important to us to have this close relationship and look into each other's eyes. Our performance is one of the most serious and most responsible professions in the world. We do understand that very often you have to communicate with Indian students' families, relatives. And so it means that you have to be very sure and very confident what you offer those families. So it means that you should be sure in ourselves as well and in the products that you are promoting for the parents. For the last period, we have met a lot of students and a lot of students' parents. And every time this sense of responsibility gets higher and higher. So the more we meet Indian parents and families, the higher our responsibility is getting. So what we are doing right now, so we do understand and realize it, so what we are supposed and what you expect from us. What I'm very sure and what I can guarantee that in our space, in our region, in our universities, the international students, be it Indian student or whatever the nationality is, gets the equal education that Georgian citizens get. So this must be the generation of future doctors who will take care of the health of the future health of the society. Once again, I would like to express my gratitude to you, and I'm looking forward to hosting you to our city, Batumi. So there is saying that it's better to see on your own than hear from others. So you are invited to visit the city and see on your own who we are and what we do. So your visit to our city and to our campus and our university will be of crucial importance, and it will be just the beginning of the fundamental cooperation, further cooperation. Once again, a lot of thanks go to you.
Thank you, Dr. Mohammed, for your kind words, and request a great applause today. I'd like to invite Mr. Senai Alsin, Rector, BAU International University Batumi, to, sir, please come to our dais and it's a few words here. Thank you.
Okay then. Thank you very much for your patience because it's very late. Actually, Mr. Talk about our university, but I take some note and I will say a couple of things. Maybe it will be useful for your side. BAU Global International Network is very different. Maybe I can add something. We are with this structure. It's not in Turkey, but it's also the largest education company in Europe. And I am working in BAU Global Network since 1994, approximately 30 years. And I served in different universities 16 years as a rector position. I have enough, experience, and we have approximately in this group more than 200 laboratories, and just in Istanbul, 17 research and development laboratories. We are planning to give chance some of our students, successful students, to study in this laboratory in Istanbul, and we are planning to provide dormitory facilities as well, these students. Let me take our other notes. And we are not compete other university. We are compete ourselves, because we are thinking that how we improve than previous year. And we have more than 2,000 professors. They have PhD degree. And if we need some help, we are inviting to the professor to our other universities, and they are sharing their experience with our students. And also, our job is only education. Since 1968, 56 years, we are in education area. It's very important. We have enough experience. I want to share this idea also. Maybe we have in the area health science many structure: medical faculty, dentistry faculty, health science faculty, Health Science Vocational School, Faculty of Pharmacy, and in this structure, as I marked before, we have very famous, not in Turkey, worldwide famous professor. We can share their experience as well. And if you have any question or questions, I can try to answer. And we got permission from higher education center and from government side to establish technopark in the area of health science. And next year we will establish this center, and we have another opportunities to share our students. Yes.
Tonight it's the kind words. Give applause. Last, I'd like to invite Miss Anna for your kind words here. Before I mean close the sessions.
First of all, thank you for joining this event. For us, it's very important to provide information regarding our universities because, as I understand, some of the agencies are working for other countries like Russia, Kazakhstan, and it's really we are pleased that we have chance to give you more detailed information regarding especially Georgia and especially our university. And I believe that our partnership will be deepened after these days, and we are really it was my first time in India, and I haven't a chance to look around the city here, but I will see in these days, and I believe that what's main motto of our university is to raise the global citizens, and I will make you sure that we provide not only higher education, also we are making the students with extracurricular activities to raise them higher professional and with higher personal skills. So let's start the cooperation together, and as my partners and my colleagues said, discuss the details if you are interested in. Thank you. It was a surprise that I have to give a speech, and I'm nervous a bit.
Before you could sign off, we'll give some certificates to the authorization letters. I'd like to invite the delegates here. I'd like to invite all the BAU University to the dais to give the letters to all the agents here. Please. Mr. Ranganathan. Mr. Ranganathan. Mr. Karthikeyan Kannan. Yeah. Okay. Mr. PGC. Sam Deepak. Blessing Raj. Godin. Joshua. I'll give all. Thank you. Great. Yeah, great. Yeah. Please go to that. It's okay. Huh? Merit. Right, Benita madam, please come to the dais here. Oh, the name. Super service. Mr. Suresh, Super Suresh. Mohammed, Mohammed, eh? Mohammed. Mohammed Riaz. Mohammed Riaz. Evangel. Wait, where is it? Evangel. Fatima, right? These two? Suresh Kumar. Mr. Suresh Kumar. Anuradha. Fatima, right? Fatima Ismail. Satya Kala. Yeah, yeah. With this, I like to. It's over now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'd like to invite the delegates to come to dais. Sarvanan again. Super Suresh. Ivan. Evangeline. Fatima. Beta madam. Karthikeyan. Karthikeyan. Pricey. Sam Deepak. Pricey. Satya Kala. Anuradha. Last, Suresh Kumar.
Well, just I would like to share my experience and say special thanks to you because I have been lucky enough to teach different nationality students. I have an experience to teach Portuguese students, Spanish students, Italian students, Turk students, and now for these 2 years I have been lucky enough to teach Indian students. I can say, and definitely I am sure of my words, your nations and Indian students are distinguished from any other nationalities, and thank you for this because Indian students are the most polite, the most diligent, the most willing to enrich their knowledge, and thank you to you for raising such a wonderful generation and being such a wonderful nation. Thank you.
Again invite Mr. Jojana ma'am to give certificate to please RiaOverseas. And Ms. Tia, please come. Yeah. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah.
So, all well and all set, and I will just go for the dinner. And any questions you can arise, you can have discuss in the dinner time. Thank you. Good night.
Yeah, please welcome